Hey folks, welcome to Pine Badger Outdoors. Today, a little unexpected camp, not scheduled. Sometimes those are the best kind. Today there, you can see we've got 2 backpacks. You might be asking, Badger, why is there 2 backpacks? Well, today, me and my buddy Mo, this morning, we were talking about an age-old question in the camping world. Today we're looking to answer that question. And that question is, can 2 men sleep comfortably in a smoky hot tent with a wood stove? There's only one way for you guys to find out. Stay tuned to the channel. And I'll just give you a quick rundown here, guys. There is not a lot of snow on the ground. But anyways, we pulled this probably, that's why it's so quiet here, guys. There's no road noise. This is probably a couple clicks. So we've been taking lots and lots of breaks, and it's still early in the morning, but Mo had forgotten something in the truck. I believe his phone, in case his wife needs to get a hold of him. So I will introduce you guys to Mo later, so you guys can know, the guy I talked about, my brother Mo, is not a figment of my imagination. So anyways, we'll bring you guys back in a bit, and probably today we're going to choose a location. We've camped up here a couple times with Luke, and I made a video up here before. It's just a nice location, and it's a couple kilometers away from the house. Pulling that sled really made it difficult, but it's just because we brought extra gear, just because we want to be comfortable. But we basically just brought a smoky hut tent, and we're both packing our inner layer of our Canadian Arctic issue. So that's a minus 25 bag, so that's overkill. We're supposed to get some flurries tonight, and maybe change the rain in the morning. So our biggest thing is to get some wood. It's supposed to be minus 3 tonight, I think, Celsius. And we're going to spend the night in the hardwood probably. And yeah. So as soon as Mo gets back, when I bring you guys back, we will set up the smoky hut, and maybe we will video that today, just for shits and giggles. So anyway, guys, don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, hit the like button, share my videos, leave some comments, good or bad. No expert, just have a lot of fun at what I do, and I try to get out as much as I can. And next week I'm planning on a 2-day camp, and for that one I think I will bring the iron wall, because I'll be solo on that one, and well, I won't be humping this much gear. So anyways, sorry, rambling on, Badger. Stay tuned, folks. You got to find out about the age-old question. Can 2 men sleep comfortably in a smoky hut tent with a wood stove? Well, guys, this is Mo, my brother Mo. Can you see him? Does he have a goat? Okay, good. I thought it. See, he's not just in my imagination. Now we're just going to get a coffee going, guys. And we're dressed a little warm today because it is minus 1. I brought the little probe from Walmart. We're going to run that tonight in our little tent. And we finally got our stuff drug up in here. And this is the exact spot right here where Luke and I had camped for the night. But we're not going to set our camp up here. We're just going a ways further in the hardwood. We found a really, really nice blowdown. And it's a section of basically 3 trees that, anyways, it's just a nice little nook. So we're going to set the smoky hut up in there, clean an area, and oddly enough, it's on the side because the way the wind blows down the blowdown up in this farm here, it's just protection for us. Like, so when you stand in there, it's just like the wind goes away. And really, if you think about it, anything that is going to blow down has blown down already. So we're just going to get a little coffee going here, guys. And we've got a treat today. We've got some homemade moose jerky that Morris has made. And we're going to light into that for a morning snack.
I didn't say I was going to share.
I didn't bring enough. And he was making moose jerky because he shot a nice moose this year. And then this dehydrator kind of quit on you. She caught on fire. Technical difficulties. You know, it's a good thing that I brought a spoon. I have my dry bag. I just, honestly today, guys, there's nothing big on the menu for me. If you want to know the truth, cheese and crackers. I brought 3 peanut butter sandwiches, but these are above average peanut butter sandwiches. These are Jif crunchy peanut butter sandwiches.
Those are the best ones.
Yep. And a couple KD cups. And some chocolate bars. And a good thing I threw in a pack of unused MRE utensils, because it looks like I may have forgotten my spork. Because usually I keep that right in the pot. So anyway, guys, that's what is on the agenda. Is coffee. And then we will probably bring you guys back when we go to set up the little tent. And we will probably just press record on that. And record it. You guys probably already know how a smoky hut is set up, but it's like I tell my friends, you know, guys. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude. I talk with my back to the camera. But it's like I tell my friends. Making camping videos is kind of like changing tires on a car. How many ways can you do it? You know what I mean? So that's why I don't always film when I set up a tent. I think I've only ever done that once in all my videos. But today I think I will. Just for content purposes, because like I said, this really wasn't planned. We were just kind of basically shooting the shit and decided we're going to find out if we can sleep in this little tent comfortably. Personally, I think we can. The only downside I see to having 2 guys in there is if you get up through the night to take a pee or something like that. Me, usually when I'm alone, I mean, people may not talk about it, but personally when I'm alone, I'm not probably going to leave the tent in the middle of the night. I'm just going to, I have a pee jug because I have wipes in there in my ruck, so, you know, searching my pockets for a jackknife, guys.
Mine?
I know I got one. I got it here, buddy. I'm going to try this. You got a vacuum sealer too, Morris?
Yeah.
Oh, I still can't really smell 100%, but Jesus, I'm going off, man. You know what? When it comes to moose jerky, you know, I ever heard that rule when you were a kid? 4-second rule. Well, when it comes to moose jerky, There's probably should be like probably a full 2-minute rule. Wow, this is really good.
But it's 50, it's cold.
Yeah.
Warm it up.
That's really good.
Good taste to it. Homemade.
I don't have 100% taste, but
Never came back.
man, I can taste it. I can taste certain things. And it is coming back, yeah. So anyway, guys, we're pretty laid back today. Because we didn't really plan this one. So that's why it's going to be a good one. And we're getting used to, you know, dressing a different way here. Dressing in layers. I've got my Gore-Tex jacket, and this is the liner for it. And then I just wore my Canadian long johns, the top and the bottom. And that might seem like a lot, but thing is, puttering around camp sometimes you're not really busy, so you get pretty chilly. So anyway, guys, see, when it's on the ground it's a lot slower.
Yeah. Butane.
Yeah.
Is the tank full?
Oh yeah, it's just about full. But
Press it.
you do stuff like that right there and it makes a world of difference as long as the tank's not on the ground. Even in the tent I find that.
It's a nice little stove.
It works well. I like the little pezzo lighter because I was always burning myself with the cigarette lighter. I had a stove that was almost like this, but it didn't have the pipe because it had no pezzo on it, lighter. So I bought this one. And I think I've had this one now probably 2 years. Yeah. The only thing is, I find the half size canisters work the best.
Really? More pressure?
No, it's just that the high, it's not good for the pipe.
Oh, yeah.
It sits better.
Yeah. The one I seen, there was no pipe. Was this screw on the...
That's the first one I had.
Okay, is that one any good?
It's as good as that. It's just, it had no little clicker. I was always burning myself, for Christ's sake. Okay, guys. So, we are going to set up camp somewhere in there, guys. We got a spot. Like I said. And I'm not using the microphone right here, guys, because like I said, we're a couple kilometers back. It was a pretty good hump this morning because, well, we brought a little bit extra gear, and that's why we brought the sled with no snow. But it took us a while. It really, really did, because, you know, we're old dudes. So we'd pull it a ways and stop, and pull it a ways and stop, but we got it here. We took our time. What time is it, Mo? Just for curiosity.
It's 11:15.
11:15. So, I'm going to finish chewing on this and have a coffee, and then we're going to take our gear, move it in closer to where we're going to set up camp, and I'll probably just turn the camera on and you guys can watch us set up a tent. Mo has never been out, by the way. Me and Mo camped many times in the military tents. So this is his first time out in one of these little, I don't know what you want to call it, ultralight or one man or tents, whatever. So this is this is a first for Morse for these little baby tents. So anyway, guys, we will bring you back when it's time to set up the tent. Later, guys. Okay, guys, this is the spot we've chose. And you can see this is just some blowdowns here. And it was really, really nasty here, hanging down. And we cleaned it up. And we've got the hardwood we're going to be using today. Well, the wood we're going to be using today is hardwood, so there shouldn't be any spark or anything like that for the little wood stove. We cleaned this area here, and we're going to set up the little tent. Now today, I did something a little bit different in my backpack. The 65 liter, I didn't put the tent or the stove. I put it in here, this little one. So basically the only thing we've got here, we've got the poles. This is the little module you saw in the other video. I hung the probe out in the tree over there. And it says -2. I also brought a tarp. We may set a tarp up, Mo and I, later. And inside here, believe it or not, we've got our tent. These are the stakes and the guidelines that, if you watch the channel, I have these made on little carabiners. And I told you guys about this before. This is the case that my stove came in. And it's a really, really nice case, but in the backpack it's kind of bulky because it's all padded and stuff. But today, I just threw it in this little guy. So basically this is our shelter and our heat, all in this. It probably weighed 8 or 9 pounds, but I've got some extra things like rope and things back here. So anyways, we'll set that up later. But right now, we're going to set us up some shelter because it's only reading about -2, but it's hard to explain. It's like there's moisture in the air. It's raw, cold on the hands. So this is our little smoky hut. And believe it or not, guys, this little tent, you can see the heating duct tape here, but that's on the stove flap. I told you how I've singed that over the years with the, no matter how I roll it, you know, it seems to want you, it stands a good chance of getting burned. It just does. Yeah. So anyway, oddly enough, I use that tape, and if I close it, this little tent is still...
Came that way, or you put it?
No, I put it that way because
okay.
I singed it. Because see, you have to open this and put a piece in to put the stove through. But anyways, believe it or not, somehow this little bugger is still waterproof as hell. I don't know how. And actually, when you're laying in it, there's actually 2 spots where there's small, tiny little burn holes, spark holes. I'm going to get rid of these glasses because they're bugging me. Okay, so we got to figure out where we want the door, Mo. Yeah, it's facing that way, yeah? Okay, so I find that's the easiest way, guys. We just spread it out where we want the door here. And I find one of the hardest jobs with this little bugger is to find the door because of the color. Coming your way, Mo. One more turn. There she is, right there. Okay. So basically, I just somewhat lay it out like this. I think, Morris, let's pull it that way just a bit, just because I see right here we do have a bit of a hill. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. Here. See how these got, yep, exactly.
These here?
Yep. So all we do with this is, I will admit, guys, I have added a few extra stakes. I've used the same kind of stakes because I find these little buggers work pretty good actually. But I have thrown a couple extra in just because I found that sometimes you need them. This one I find is real easy, Mo, because you can, they call it like in a storm, you'd use it here. Usually what I do, I use these shock cords, and I just put them in like this. Yep, just like that. Now, and you just go around.
You don't need no hammer?
Well, not so far. And that's all I do, is just let it take its shape here.
Let me do your side.
Here. Yeah. Work your way. Oh, geez. Work myself. I painted myself in a corner, Morris. Haven't done that in a while. But yeah, we just go around the tent, and I do find with the Smoky hut, it has the shock cords, and it's a really fast setup. Now, that being said, I do like the iron wall has these speed tighteners, but it took me a lot of getting used to set up the iron wall, because for some reason or another I maybe just too used to this one, and there are subtle differences. I'm going to need the hatchet over here, but
Put it tight? You put it tight, or?
Yeah, because see, that's the beauty of these shock cords. The bottom of the tent will lift. Okay, that should be good. I got a tree root there, guys. That's what I've been battling. Okay. And over, this is the third season, guys, of me using this little tent. And the only thing I really destroyed on it, I will admit, I have broken one shock cord. And that was a really easy fix. I went to the dollar store. I believe it was the dollar store. And they had a roll of, instead of paracord, it was shock cord.
Hold it up.
There we go, guys. Just like that. Now we're going to just set our beds up and our little stove. Clear out our area and do a little bit of banking, and that didn't take us very long at all. So we're going to just putter around camp here. And I just want to show you like a basic little setup, quick setup. And I'm probably going to leave the camera right here actually, guys, because I'm going to bring you back later on and we'll have the area cleaned out in there. We'll have our stove, because we're getting a little chilly, so we kind of want to get the fire going and things like that. So we will bring you back a bit later though, but we want to get warmed up. So okay, guys. Until later, guys. Come on back and do some camping with the Badger and Mo. Okay, guys. We're back a bit later here. And it's early and all, but we just figured we'd put a little burn in the stove. It gives you a rough idea of what we've got to work with tonight. Wow, we've got some pretty good light. I'm going to sleep here. Mo will sleep over here. And the wood stove is here. So I think we'll be okay. And we're just mucking around. We'll get some wood going, and we've got to go make a water run though. That'll be next on the list. But we're just enjoying a little campfire here, guys. Yeah, like I said, the air is a little chilly. And actually, if I look over here, it's just it's hard to explain, but it's like the air is raw today. It's just cold. Oh, sorry guys. I thought that was locked. Roller coaster. Anyways. We're going to just leave our little probe out here. Actually, I'm going to hang that in the tent. Indoor temperature. So yeah, we're just hanging out here by the fire, and we're going to go make a water run here before too late and get our wood in a tent and stuff like that. And then because it gets dark so early, so we got to get some lunch going. But yeah, it's getting cold, so we're warming up by the fire. We're going to make a water run, and we will check in tonight, try out the new ring light that Carrie bought me. And we'll get some footage from inside the tent. And yeah, we'll see how cozy we are. So, whoa. Pretty cozy, eh, Mo?
It is, yeah.
Oh yeah, I can feel the heat from here. Good times. Listen to that fire. So anyway, guys.
How cold is it now, Mike?
Well, it was in the backpack. That's the problem. It says 2.5 Celsius. But I think it's colder than that. But like I said, it was in the friggin'... It was in the friggin' backpack. So anyways, we'll get back to you guys a bit later after we get some water. Later, guys. Hey, guys. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. And we just got back from a water run. And we decided that we were going to bring... I'm going to try to turn the camera here and show you. We decided to put the chairs here on the cliff, and I don't know, you probably see behind Brother Mo the field and the snow-capped mountains. And if you look sharp, you can see the elusive pine badger sitting on the edge of a cliff. But no, in all honesty, guys, it's nice to sit here for a little bit. We scavenged some wood, and I didn't really video that. It's kind of time consuming, but I do admit, like today we had, we were sitting at the shop, and when we decided to make this a trip, we had some of those, a few of those logs, those artificial logs, sorry. And we brought those just for cheater heat. Now, I don't like to use those in the little stove because if you watch the channel, I mentioned before that You can use them. I mean, they burn fine. I mean, it's not that. It's just the friggin' things, they don't burn so clean because there must be a glue or something in them, and they do leave a lot of soot at the end of the pipe. But tonight we're just going to burn with the draft open, and the one in the pipe, we're going to let that run pretty well wide open and burn her clean. And you can see there, maybe behind me, that we're camped in there. And it's so cool because, well, we're, like I said, we're just on the edge of her here. And this is a cliff. And it's a pretty friggin' amazing little spot, guys. Oops, sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to work on the sound, so, I mean, the selfie stick would be two things, so cut me a little slack, one thing at a time. But down there, hey Morris, when you look straight down at those spruce and fir, it almost looks like something out of those pictures when we were kids, those 3D plastic pictures that our grandparents had on the wall, stuck on the wall, you know.
It does.
Jesus, it looks like that. It's just absolutely
$1 million view.
Oh my God. I do think I do have two favorite places, guys, and this is definitely one of them now, because this is my second camp here in the same. Well, me and you are camped a little bit further away from where me and.
Yeah, it was probably a little ways.
Yeah, but it's still the same area. See, look, Morris, see the road? See where the road cuts on the mountain?
Okay.
Can you see it if you look sharp?
Is that the same road as
Yes,
the water?
where the bridge, yes.
Really?
If we'd have crossed the bridge, we'd have went up there and see there's the field.
So that's the field you were talking
Yeah,
about?
you come out right there. That's New Denmark. Yeah. It's pretty cool, huh?
Yes, it is.
It's so quiet today. It's kind of funny, really, because it's not a holiday or anything today. It's just a...
No.
But yeah, and we'll give you a drone's view here over Mo's head. This is a drone's view from Pine Badger Outdoors. But if you look sharp in the distance, guys, at the mountains over there, you can see the freaking snow in the tops of the mountains, in the fir and the spruce, which is cool. So yeah, we figured we were just going to come up here and hang out and drink our coffee. Oh, that's a stiff cup of coffee right there. And yeah.
Thanks for the coffee.
Ah, no problem, brother. I do want to mention one thing, guys. This is just for your information piece. We come back from the brook and we were going to filter some water, and I opened up the Mini, and I noticed that last time or two I used it, I should have been more cautious, but there's a gasket, like a ring, kind of like a garden hose ring, and actually I might try that. There's a garden hose ring, maybe, one of those gaskets. Anyways, long story short, I went and I screwed on the pop bottle, and water just was pissing everywhere, and so I lost that gasket. So we had to do like the 5-minute or 3-minute boil. But my God, that brook water is crystal clear, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, we did a boil on the water, and I do have a spare Mini, a brand new one, in the bug out box. I guess I will break that out if I can't repair that one. But yeah, I was going to do a little segment on that Sawyer Mini, guys. This is just a little tidbit of, you got to almost, those things, they work great, and I swear by them. It's the only one I use now. But like, say this kind of weather where it gets below zero at night, and even in the tent, when the fire goes out, it could get dipped below zero and things. You pretty much got to give that like a shot of air with your lips, and put the plug in it and put it in your sleeping bag with your batteries, because they really can't freeze inside, because if they do, they're full of like strands, and if they freeze, it's no more good. It doesn't do its thing anymore. So that's why in cold weather you got to keep that in your rack with you, which isn't a big deal, because at night you never need the water anyway. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to finish our little drinks here, and You can see what we're staring at here. And the next time I bring you guys back to chat with us, God, I can't get over them spruce and fir down there, Mo. The 3D thing, that's just retarded.
Nice.
Crazy, crazy, eh? The next time we'll bring you guys back will be when we're hunkered down in that little bugger. Because, man, the wind is cold up here, isn't it?
It is.
Snappier now. We'll bring you back when we're hunkered in. And we'll let you know how we're making out, or if we're going to survive, or think we're going to make morning. As long as we can make it alive till morning, we'll be all set, I guess. That was a close one. So yeah, guys, that was almost in the blooper reel of the badger. My chair is a great little chair, guys, but I will admit, and I know I'm on the top of a gravel pit cliff, but I am the badger. You know? It's like, did anybody say, Superman, you can't lift that? No. Badger can do this. But anyways, yeah, that's the only downside this little chair is. Here I understand, but even in the woods, in the bush, that's the only thing I see guys make bottoms for them and this and that. And I see why they do that, because the things do go through the ground a lot, but I love the little thing. Anyways, I'm rambling. So guys, here it is one more time. I'm going to start over here. And I know there's probably enough daylight for you to see that snow in the mountains. I'm going to kind of give you the panoramic view over here the best we can. And you can see out in the distance there's some, that's drumming and some fields. And that sun is getting close to going down in probably another hour and a half or so. 2 hours at best. I mean, at 5 o'clock it's dark now pretty much. So guys, we're going to bring you back a bit later when we are in the tent, snug as a bug in a rug. Don't forget, guys, keep on the camping with the badger. We got ourselves a fire, guys.
Cheers, brother.
Good times, guys. So Morris is preparing himself an MRE, and he brought 3 heaters. If you guys are familiar with MREs. And of the 3 heaters failed. So we have it on the little stove there in a pot of hot water. And we're just enjoying some heat here.
Feels good.
We didn't do up our bunks or anything like that. We're going to do our bunks, and then we'll probably get a fire going later inside the tent. Ah, that's good coffee.
Mine's a little rich.
Yeah, yours is a little richer than mine. Some quiet in the woods today, guys. We saw one little set of deer tracks this morning coming in. Not that we were hunting, because we weren't, but just saying we never saw anything. And we've been all around here today, gathering little bits and pieces of wood. No scrapes, so that means there's no bucks around, because this is late deer season for us here. And we're just enjoying our fire, hanging out. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have a cozy night in there, I think, once we're set up. It might be a little bit friggy at first to get our bunks set up, but we'll take turns. Did you shut that water off, Mo?
No, I'm going to let it boil.
Okay, because it is.
Is it boiling?
Yeah, it's coming out the top. Oh, excuse me. It's a great big long pole right here, guys. It's kind of like I was telling you guys before about the long log fire, and you just keep feeding it in. Because I don't know how long we're going to have a fire out here tonight, or hang out here tonight, or anything like that. But we just wanted to get something going to warm up a bit, because we're a bit chilly. And I'll be right back, Mo. I'm just going to go check the, because the fire has...
Yep.
You know, we'll just check it here. Five point 8 Celsius in the tent and 0.7 Celsius outside. Well,
Nice.
quite a difference, even though the door
Crispy. It's crispy.
yeah, the door is open on the tent and it's still. So anyway, guys, we just thought you'd enjoy some
Oh, it's getting the BTUs now.
little campfire action here. It's probably going on about 4:30 now, I'd suspect.
Geez, you're right.
Good guess.
Good guess.
So I figure we probably don't have another hour, so we're going to start bundling up camp. Once we get warmed up here, we're going to maybe get our bedding down and gather up camp here after Mo eats, bundle up camp, and yeah, hang our food bag in a tree for the night. And the next time we check in with you guys, we'll probably be tonight. I am going to do a little video of us inside, and then you guys can see for yourself how it is, the tent, and if it's anything you'd be interested in, like for yourself, instead of spending money on something. And because like I was telling my buddy here, I said there's a lot of these tents I see today on the YouTube videos that are kind of like the backwoods bungalow, but then they have another little A-frame section, and that's where you put your stove. But it's like I told Mo, I said you'd be some warm up by your head and your chest area, but your feet, to me, down by the end would be pretty chilly, because in these little tents the heat doesn't really move around too much. That's why I bring a little fan to circulate the air. But these tents here, it kind of keeps the stove in more or less in the center, which is the best place for it.
No, that's a fire.
That's a fire. And there's lots of that stuff in here hanging in the trees too. Feels good, eh?
It does. Did you have a long spoon, Mike?
Yes, it's in the trailer. It's in that sled there.
I'll show you my supper for tonight.
Yeah, we'll take a minute here, guys. Because Morris has had some, it should be, yeah, just dig around there. It's in the bottom somewhere, I saw it.
I seen it here a while ago. Oh, there it is.
Morris has an MRE that is chili, I believe. Chili.
It's probably 8 years old.
And it's probably, yeah, 8 years old, he figures.
We'll make a test run.
So we're going to see. Because supposedly with these MREs, if they're no good, I guess apparently you know it when you open it. You just, the smell will let you know. Yeah, we got to make sure the ground is clean of our gear before night.
8 years old, buddy.
Okay, give her a crack. Here goes nothing, guys. 8-year-old chili, MRE. Give the viewers, give the Badger Nation viewers some commentary there, brother. I'm gonna put on some fresh water for some coffee.
Smells good.
Well, they said if it smells good, it's gonna taste good.
Really good. Yeah, it tastes just like it was cooked yesterday.
Warm?
Spicy, yeah, it is warm. Unbelievable, eh? 8 years old.
So 8 years old, guys. I think the shelf life on those are about 6 years or 4 years or something. Just goes to show you. He heated it in a basically my little pan, you guys, pot you've seen on my channel there. I only use the one. When I got something that works, I don't usually change much. I guess when you got something, if it ain't broken, why would you fix it? But yeah, and he just put it in there for a few minutes and we just boiled the water, and because that's always plan B with those things, the pouches, you don't need the heaters. And it goes to show you out of 3 heaters, they all failed. We've been just burning what's laying around on the ground, guys. Starting it up, we start our fires with the dollar store famous cubes. 12 cubes for $1.25. And I'm just making another fire. Or sorry, I'm just making another coffee. You're getting some ashes in your
My cup.
in your rich drink. There, I'll put your hatchet there.
Okay.
This is a nice little piece of kit, by the way. Not mine, but I'll show you guys. This is Morse's, and it's a little Gerber hatchet. And if I'm not mistaken, I think somebody told me that now Fiskars or whatever you call it, and Gerber is one. And this one is, it's like Andrew's, isn't it, Mo? Doesn't it have the hatchet inside? Or the little blade?
It's the blade. It's a saw.
And it's got this little, and it's not just like an ornament, it's actually, this is a really thick blade, and it's double. There's 2 sets of teeth here. That's a really nice little, Andrew's got one just like it. He was showing me that,
yeah.
and I was pretty freaking impressed, because
Gerber
I used the Fiskars version of the hatchet. But like I said, lately I've been just bringing usually the Boreal 21, which I have today, and of course the Thrasher, and that's what I split the wood with. But today we've cheated a bit. We've had some wood left over from Luke's camp, Luke and I's camp, so we're going to go out and rummage that pile, and it's just going to be an easy night. We're going to enjoy our cozy little tent, and we'll keep an eye on the temperature outside with our little monitor, and we will come back in a bit to you guys, probably tonight, and we'll get a little footage. Until later, guys. Where are you? Okay, guys, this is the setup. We got the little wood stove going, and all this area down here. You can see my badger booties, and I don't know how good it's going to take it here because it's pretty bright for me and Mo, but you can see where we are. We got this much room and our artificial logs, and so I do think that it's pretty safe to say that yes, 2 men can sleep quite comfortably in this little tent, because all of this over here is just empty. Look. And I mean, like, you know, I mean, it's not, we are not dancing, we can't stand up, but we're on our first little fire here for the night, and I don't know if you can see that, it's 15 in here, and it's going to go through a cycle here, guys. I'm sorry, I don't know why it does that, but it's going to show us the outside temperature here shortly. Minus 3.3 outside. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So we're just hanging out here, and you can hear that fire. But I just want to get a little video of this, guys, and like I said before, if you we'll try to tune that down. If you like our little channel, you know, hit the subscribe button, and probably in the morning when we pack up and go, we're not going to video anything. We're just going to pack up and go, because I got some stuff to do in the afternoon, and we're not going to run out of here, but I'm going to get her done in the morning. So I just want to share this with you guys, and like I said, if you like our little videos, subscribe to our little channel, and we're growing, and we're trying to grow. And yeah, share our videos and hit the like button. So until next time, guys, keep on camping with the Badger.
See ya.
See you next time, guys. And thank you for coming along.